Good evening. Could thousands of state jobs now slated for layoff be reversed?
That is a big possibility tonight because the state labor union leadership has voted to change its rules and seek another round of voting. News 8's chief political correspondent Mark Davis live in our Hartford newsroom tonight with the latest on all of these developments. Mark.
Hi, Keith and Ann. Good evening, everyone. From the Hartford newsroom, the state labor union leaders in the state of Connecticut want a do-over. And apparently that's what's going to happen, even though some members of one of the bargaining units is attempting to derail a deal again.
Under the amended bylaws, a majority or 8 of the 15 unions would be needed to ratify any future agreement, and the vote would be weighted based on the number of members within each union.
In other words, a simple majority of all those voting. Under these new rules, the deal would have been approved the first time because 57% said yes and 11 units approved the deal. The governor, who isn't expected back in the state until late tonight, issued a statement calling the change in the bylaws good news and said over the next few days he will assign his negotiator, Marco Jakian, to speak with union leaders about which parts of the rejected concession deal need to be clarified, and predicted a new agreement could be ready in a couple of days. Language will have to be written rolling back pay raises that most state employees got on July the 1st. And some language will likely be written clarifying the medical coverage.
Most of the correctional officers are saying that they don't like what's going on with the current deal in the state between AFSCME and the governor. They're very unhappy. They feel sold out, and they're looking for a change.
News 8 has learned that some correction officers, in an attempt to strike back at their union leadership, have invited in organizers from a rival union to try to remove AFSCME, the American Federation of State, County, and Municipal Employees Union, as their representative. An organizer for the Springfield, Massachusetts-based National Correctional Employees Union was at several Connecticut prisons today.
I solicit all the correctional officers at the various correctional institutions across Connecticut to obtain a showing of interest, which is having them sign a blue card, which is showing of interest that they want a current change in their exclusive bargaining agent.
In a terse statement, Sal Luciano, the head of AFSCME, says, quote, "An undemocratic, opportunistic business, the National Correctional Employees Union, is attempting to confuse and intimidate our members," close quote. Now, the union leadership here in Connecticut and the governor's office say that this effort will not stop them in any way. They're going to move forward. This change in the bylaws may not save all of those layoffs, but it could save most of them if there is a clarification of the original deal and a revote under the new rules. Live from the Hartford newsroom, Mark Davis, News 8.